So, sir, I heartily welcome you on our College Dunia platform. So, thank you so much for taking out your precious time for us.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you, Ms. Vat. Thank you.
So, sir, my first question is that with the growing need of the students to be industry ready, can you please highlight the facilities provided in your institute?
Yeah. See, we believe in making our students industry ready, with equipped with knowledge for industry relevant tools and techniques. So we have a list of activities that the students will go through and they are exposed to. To start with, we have 3 collaborations with IBM for Analytics Lab, AWS for their Cloud Academy, and Cisco for their network lab. Through these 3 collaborations, students are trained, have hands-on training on the various analytic tools, techniques, as well as network simulations. To add to this, we have value-added programs for cybersecurity, information security, data protection. In addition to the entire digital ecosystem that is used in the digital industry today. In addition to that, we also offer the students an opportunity to take part in network simulations, in marketing simulations, in business simulations. And lastly, some interested students can also take up live projects with our industry mentors while they stay on campus, and they can work with the industry mentor apart from the hours that they spend in academics. So given all these inputs, we have seen that our students are more industry ready, and they can join the industry as a ready-made product of the institute.
So, sir, according to you, what are those plans that you're currently designing for SIDTM and for the students?
Yes, since we are online during this time of the pandemic, so we are conducting bridge classes for our students. We have bridge classes conducted for telecom, for finance. We also have on every Friday we have an ideation session where faculty members interact with students and try and bring out the innovative ideas that the students have. We also have individual sessions for personality development, and in addition to that, we are also in talks with 2 organizations for a tie-up to set up a cloud lab for robotic process automation and blockchain. These are a few plans for the students in the coming year.
That was really good to know, sir. So, sir, when you come to the college, what was your vision and how are you trying to achieve the same?
As SIDTM students, we would like our students to be very professional and disciplined and respect time, as well as we would like to nurture their innovative ideas. And given all these principles put together, we have tried, myself and Director Sir and the faculty members together have tried to achieve this vision. And every year we have been enhancing this further with some internal benchmarks. And thankfully, other stakeholders like industry, the students themselves have responded very positively towards achieving this goal.
So, sir, my next question is that how do you tend to build an industry connect with this program?
Yes, the connect is quite deep with SIDTM. We have regular meetings with our alumni who are industry leaders and subject matter experts in their domain. So regularly we have interactions with our alumni. The second area of collaboration is that the industry experts, we invite them to be on our advisory board, and they guide us, and we meet twice in a year, and they guide us on the latest developments in the digital domain, and a lot of changes that have happened, including the change in our name from SITM to SIDTM, has been suggested by our industry experts, and in the advisory council and our alumni. To add to that, we have our flagship event, the International Telecom Seminar, every year. This year it has got delayed because of the pandemic, where we invite more than 50 industry experts, and they share their views on the latest technology trends in the digital domain. And then to add to that, we have a publication by the name Prevision, which is our take on where the industry is heading. And through this Prevision magazine industry report, we get in touch with at least 30 industry experts, subject matter experts in domains such as robotic process automation, blockchain, smart cities, 5G, and so on. And we take inputs from them regarding where the industry is heading, and then incorporate those inputs as experts' opinion in our predictions. This is the entire gamut of activities that we do to ensure that the curriculum and our students remain industry relevant.
Sir, I must say that this was really insightful. So, being the deputy director, what is your philosophy of leadership? Like, how would you describe your leadership style?
Yes, see, I've already told you that we try to instill professionalism and discipline in our students with respect for time, for your own time and for the other person's time. So we expect students to be, while they're on campus, to be disciplined and professional. But in terms of academic inputs, we are very student-centric. And we nurture the students' creativity and innovative thinking. So and these principles are then translated into the way we manage the institute.
So, sir, now that you have mentioned already about the curriculum in your institute, so will you please throw some light on the extracurricular activities conducted at SIDTM?
Yes, our students, we want to instill a sense of social responsibility, and so through the activity of the Sparsh committee, which is a student-led committee guided by a faculty member, we ensure that students are willing to and should contribute to the society. So they have activities which are we every year we contribute. The students have a fun fair event, and then we contribute the proceeds of that event to orphanage that takes care of children of farmers who have committed suicide. So this is one activity. Second activity is we have a cultural committee that organizes cultural events on the campus. We also have various student committees through which the students participate in sports activities. And then we have a wonderful event, TEDx SIU Lovely, that we host every year, SIDTM host every year, through which students get exposed to new ideas and innovative thinking.
So it's really a good initiative to have. So what do you see as SIDTM's biggest strengths?
Oh, being an alumnus, as I look at SIDTM, we were the pioneers in telecom management, and now we are pioneers in digital and telecom management. So that's our strength number one. The second strength is our alumni base, and the alumni base has initially we started with only alumni working in the telecom domain in the 2000 in the year 2000, around that time. But today, given that digital has cut across horizontally across all sectors, we see our alumni in multiple domains, and right from healthcare to FMCG, we have our alumni who are doing good for themselves and making us proud. So that's our strength number two, and the third strength, which is the most important one, is our faculty. On an average, our faculty has experience of 20 plus years, and very interestingly, more than half of them have been entrepreneurs themselves, consultants, and they hold certifications from well-known industry bodies which are recognized globally. So these three are our strengths.
So, is there anything that you would like students to know about SIDTM that they might not know already?
Yes, the key thing that when somebody thinks of digital and telecom, they feel that the alumni spread will be only in telecom and digital. But I would say, we are in our 25th year of existence, and our alumni have spread themselves far and wide in across domains, both nationally and internationally. And then, as I told you, our faculty members are quite experienced, and they've been entrepreneurs themselves, and they are certified by global industry bodies. These are the two things that may not be immediately visible to a student.
Okay, so this brings us to the last segment. So, do you have any suggestions for the current youth and the aspiring students who are, willing to join the SIDTM Institute?
Yes. Since I take digital technology courses, and we have students from multiple domains, whether it's commerce or science or engineers, one common thing I keep telling every student is that digital technology has been an enabler for the industry, and it is the same is true for an individual and his career. So irrespective of what your domain is, I think knowledge of digital technologies is the key to success. Whether you're an entrepreneur or you're going to work for a multinational, knowledge of technologies is the key requirement for being successful.
Okay, sir. So thank you so much again. It was really insightful and an enriching experience interacting with you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.